Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Wooden Railway Adventures, Episode 66, Boastful Billy. Billy likes pulling freight cars around the island of Sodor. Ever since he has come to Sodor, he has always enjoyed this job. However, when he first came to the island of Sodor, he was known as Silly Billy because he didn't obey the rules and he didn't listen. However, some of the engines are beginning to change that name and call him Boastful Billy, and indeed he has become very boastful. He thinks that his old railway is much better than the Sodor Railway, but everyone knows that is not true. On my old railway, said Billy, but the other engines didn't listen. All he was doing is being boastful. If you engines were on my other railway, you would listen to my song. You would listen to my stories. And Billy chuffed away quickly. Billy's way too boastful, said Stepney. However, said Spencer, it's going to come back and hit him in the face one day. One day, Billy brought some freight cars to the work shed. He was very tired. They had been very troublesome the entire way, and he was glad that the journey was over. Oh, phew, he said. I'm going to need the shunties. If I was on my old railway, someone engine would be sitting right there ready to shunt them for me. I wish I was there now. But just then, Oliver puffed in. Yay, he said. Thank you, Oliver, for coming and shunting my trucks. Oliver laughed. I'm not coming to shunt them. I'm pulling coaches, thank you very much. Goodbye, and Oliver puffed away. Grr, said Billy. I'll show you. Billy shunted them himself, but was still very cross. It was getting very late, and Billy puffed away. Billy came by the shed that night, and he saw that one spot in the shed was still open. Ooh, said Billy, maybe I could sleep in here tonight. He puffed onto the turntable and began spinning around on it. What are you doing? Asked Edward. I'm sleeping here tonight, said Billy. Is that fine? I know that you guys all want my company. Toby was cross. That's Thomas's spot. Thomas's spot, said Billy. So you guys have spots in the shed? Well, everyone does, but especially Thomas. Thomas is a hard worker, so we always let him have the middle spot. Plus, there's no other places for Thomas to sleep. Who cares? Said Billy. You have to move, however, said James, when he comes to the shed. Oh, fine, said Billy. However, Thomas didn't come for a long time, and soon Billy fell asleep. Soon Thomas arrived. What's he doing in my spot? They awoke Billy and told him. Oh, said Billy, I'm sorry. I was having the perfect dream. Never mind that, said Thomas. Get out of my spot. I will not. You will. I will not. You will. The noise woke Sir Topham Hatt. I'm sorry, dear, he told Lady Hat. I must go solve this one. What's the matter here? He said. Billy's taken my spot, said Thomas. Billy, out. And Billy puffed away very crossly, and Thomas puffed in, very pleased with himself. The next morning, Billy got up early and pulled the Sodor Waterworks cars around Sodor. This was Arthur's job, he complained. Why did Sir Topham Hatt have to give it to me? He came in for a drink, and there were Coldy, Hector, and Diesel. Oh, he said, I hate my job. Why do you hate it? Said Coldy. I have to do everything that Sir Topham Hatt asks me to do. It stinks so much. Hector laughed. If you're on the island of Sodor, you better learn to obey the rules. Oh, yeah, right, said Billy. You better, said Hector. Sir Topham Hatt expects that all his engines are very nice, polite, and kind. Who cares, said Billy. You should, said Diesel. I got in trouble for not obeying those rules, and it was very severe. Why are you guys going against me with this? And Billy puffed away. Don't worry, said Colby. He's going to learn sooner or later. Billy puffed along the line till he came to Terence, who was plowing a field. Oh, said Billy, so you must be Terence the tractor. I am, said Terence. See, you're pulling the Sodor Waterworks cars. Unfortunately, said Billy, I don't want to. Oh, well, all the engines on Sodor have to do jobs they don't want to. They do, said Billy. Yep, said Terence. I have to plow all the fields of Sodor. You do, said Billy, in one day. Yep. Why do you have to do it, though? Well, see, in these fields, crops grow. If crops don't grow, people will get cross because they're starving. And if they're starving, they will leave. Everyone on Sodor is working together, even though we're separate. It makes us one body. Oh, said Billy, I get it, and he puffed away. Billy left the Sodor Waterworks cars in the siding. When he came back, Coldy, Hector, and Diesel were still on their same spots. So you guys didn't do your work all day? No, said Coldy. Of course we did. We finished our work, however, said Hector, and now we've come back here to rest. Oh, said Billy, I get it. He began spinning around on the turntable. Just then, they heard Gordon's whistle for the express. That's Gordon, said Diesel. You might want to move out of the way, Billy. Pah, said Billy. Who cares? I'll get off before he comes. But the turntable was stopped. Billy couldn't get off. Oh, dear, said Billy. I need to get out of the way, and he did. Gordon round the bend. Move out of the way, he shouted. Oh, dear, said Billy. And Gordon ran onto the turntable. 1 minute Billy was there, and the next he was gone. Gordon was cross. What are you doing here, he said. Trying to go to my shed, said Billy crossly. Now stop it. Now stop. I need to get to my shed. We can't, said Gordon, otherwise we're going to be late. They ran past Stepney and Spencer. Help, called Billy as they raced by. Told you so, said Spencer. Yeah, said Stepney, you were right. He did learn his lesson. Billy's wheels had never gone that fast before. Help me, help me, help me, he said. Stop! I can't see, said Gordon. Is the line clear ahead? Oh, yes, said Billy, but he wasn't concentrating. In fact, it wasn't. Up ahead, Trevor the traction engine was going across the Soder crossing. Never mind, said Billy, but it was too late. Trevor barely made it over the crossing, and the two of them smashed into it. The impact, however, slowed them down so much that when they came to Ellsbridge Station, they were able to stop. There, however, was Sir Topham Hatt. Billy, he said, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in your shed. And Gordon, what's with this? Oh, said Gordon, I think Billy can tell the rest of the story. Billy, what's the matter? Oh, said Billy, I was being boastful and it caught me in the tail. Oh, said Sir Topham Hatt, I get it. Well, run off to your shed. You've been a naughty engine. Sorry, sir, said Billy, and he puffed away. Ah, said Gordon. Ah, said Sir Topham Hatt. Gordon, are you all right? Yeah, luckily, yes. Billy was on the turntable, and I nearly plowed over him. Ah, said Sir Topham Hatt. Just another accident with another boastful engine. You're right, said Gordon. They're becoming more often indeed.